What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers Mobile Survival. This is episode number 4, and last episode we left off in the corridor, which someone named in the comments cliffhanger corridor, which I really like. So this is cliffhanger corridor, and in fact, here's a postcard, like we always do. But anyway, we left on a cliffhanger. That's why it's called cliffhanger corridor. We left on 2 cliffhangers, one being the physical cliffhanger in front of us and the other being the cliffhanger of what is on the other side of cliffhanger corridor. And we're going to find that out in this episode, but I'm going to do something special in this episode because a lot of you have been wanting to see something that is just kind of first person only. So we're going to try this episode in only first person, no third person allowed. And if you enjoy that in the comments, let me know. And if you hate that in the comments, let me know and we'll go back to normal next episode. But okay, let's start this episode off by getting out of cliffhanger corridor, finding out what's on the other side of that over there. Then we're going to do a little bit of building for our rover, and then hopefully we'll try and make a little bit of distance. So let's get going. We'll start by trying to go over this cliff just normally because I feel like our wheels can handle it. If they cannot, we will find out very shortly. Oh man, okay, when I was outside the thing, it looked a lot easier. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. If I say this is fine enough times, it will be true. Okay, we're headed toward that marker over there, that green marker right there. So let's get on our way. Find out what's on the other side of this cliff, just past that little dagger tooth mountain over there. Let's see. There are 2 dagger tooth mountains actually. This is the two dagger mountains. Let's find out what's on the other side of this, and then we'll stop somewhere to do a little bit of building. Someone said in the comments, by the way, that I drove over some ice. I didn't even notice. Some apparently ice that was underground. So we need to stop over ore spots a little more often and check out what's there. Let's go through, even though our green marker's that way kind of, I want to go through the dagger tooth mountains here and see what's on the other side of this. I'm not going to climb up that, even though that would give us a good vista. I'm not going to climb up that because I feel like we'll just have to come right back down in order to pass this. But we'll see. We'll see what's on the other side of this. This episode might end in disaster, by the way, since we're doing the first person only thing. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful canyon. I got a comment as well that said that we should avoid shadows because we have mostly solar power, or all solar power. So shadows are a little dangerous for us. If we go in the shadows, we might never come out. Thank you for the comments, everybody, keeping me honest, keeping us from getting our rover stuck somewhere we cannot get it out. Have I made a mistake going down this way? I'm starting to notice that it does not look like it's going in the direction we want to go. Okay. You know what? Maybe we turn around because I don't know about this. Well, it is in the right direction, kind of. The problem, though, here, let me step out. Okay, Rover. Good Lord. Let me step out. Not in the shadow, because we literally just talked about that comment that gave us that life-saving tip. Let's step out right here. It's gonna roll a little bit, but that's fine. We're gonna step out and go this way just a tiny bit. I'll take out my drill just in case there's ice as well near us. I just want to see. So this is where having some sort of drone would come in handy, where we could scout that ahead. But considering it's going down, I don't think I want to take that chance. I think we're going to go back and we're going to take the route that we saw earlier, even though it's going to cost us a little bit of time. Okay, we're back at the crossroads. This time we're going to take a right here instead of going where we went before. And we're going to head up this little mountain thing, which hopefully will not make us go down immediately, because that would be bad. Wait, did I say up? Wait, where am I even going? What? How did it? Oh, okay, we had a bumpy. That's fine. We have big wheels. We can go over it. Where is this? Wait, why did I think this would lead up? This is leading like in the direction we need to go. This is perfect. Never mind. Okay. Problem solved. I don't even know how. It seems like this path didn't exist before, and then it just kind of manifested to us when we needed it most. So thank you Clang, for that. Okay, this is a little bit of a challenge. We can either go up right there, or we can go straight and then go up over there. I think I like going up over there a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Let's do that. Let's try and get up this little bit right here. I think that should be big enough for my rover. I guess we'll find out. We can't use first person to check our clearance. So we just kind of have to pray a little bit, but it seems to be working. I probably need to give this rover a little more power, but no, it seems to be getting through. Ooh, it was until we get to this. Okay, let's back up. I don't really want to mess with the drill quite yet. Let's go up over there. That looks a little bit smoother. Or even here looks a little bit smoother, but let's go up that one over there, and then we'll take a right onto this mountain. Saw a couple of comments, by the way, mentioned that the series is a little bit boring. And not very many comments were saying that, but there was at least one person that was saying they weren't as interested in this series, and that's totally fine. This is a mini series. It's only really going to last as far as we get around the planet, and then we'll probably do something else. It's mostly a sightseeing series, so there's no real... I mean, the sun is our main enemy, right? There's no real combat that's going to happen. There's no crazy things like that. It's mostly sightseeing and base building, just exploring the planet, driving around it, navigating these hills, and overcoming little challenges that we find along the way. So that might not be for everybody, and that's totally fine if you don't want to watch this series. I've got other series that are going on as well, and I have a Let's Try video that should be coming out very soon, actually. Astroneer, if any of you are interested in that, I'll be trying it out for the first time on the channel very soon. Ooh, this is looking a little bit saucy. Nope, okay, it's good. Okay, I think we found our path that we were looking for. Oh, look at this. Wow, okay. That's beautiful. Let's park our rover right about, well, maybe next to that tree. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, rover, stop please. Thank you. Oh Lord. Sometimes the rover is a little bit slow to stop and it gives me some worry. Let's hop on here and take a couple of pictures, take a couple of peeks at this. This is one I think I'll let everyone in the comments name, so let me know what you guys think this should be named. I have no clue. It's a death valley, it's a crevice, it's a chasm, a chasm. This is a scary looking one. Wow. The reason I said Death Valley is because if I was going a little bit too fast, that is certain death. There is no getting out of that. It looks like you're trapped. So let me know in the comments what you think we should name this one, and we'll name it as such. I think at the end of this series, I'll have like a little list of all the places we've named. Maybe I'll try and put a screenshot thing together of all of them, and you can download it and see the screenshot. I'm making postcards every episode, which I think is kind of interesting. It's a fun little thing I'm doing on the side. So if you enjoy those, let me know, and I'll make those available for download as well at the end of the series, if you want to. I've even thought about trying to put together some sort of box of postcards that I can send out. You know, if someone pays for shipping and the amount for the materials, I could send out little boxes of postcards that we made for the series. I think that'd be a fun little idea. But anyway, let's pause here for a second. I want to figure out how to. These are only getting 3. Let's back up onto that mountain. Well, is this a good spot? Maybe this isn't a good spot. Let's go over there. Where's our marker? Our marker's over there. Oh gosh. So we do have to get past this, and I don't think that's a way to get past this. I don't see any, although there's ice over there, I don't see any path that way to get over this. To the left though might be a little bit more promising. Let's try and get around this, find out what our options are, and then we'll stop for a little bit and work on our rover. A couple of you guys have given me some really good suggestions that I would like to implement. So let's get going a little bit more and see what we're working with here. See what kind of obstacle this is and what our options might be. Oh my gosh, there's bumpies over here already. I don't fear many things, but that chasm scares me. I'm not feeling very promising about this because I feel like we're gonna have to go all the way, or we're gonna have to find a way down here, because over there it looks like there's a way around, but here not so much. And then this as well. This is a cliff that drops off. So we do need to find a way either down or around. Now we could implement the parachute method here and try something with that. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's park our rover in a way that it faces the sun so we can get some power. And we're gonna try to work on our rover a little bit. We'll add a parachute and we'll try the parachute method because we did say that this would be an option. I just don't know how we're gonna get enough speed to do that. Maybe we'll build like a little thruster as well to help us out. Okay, we're gonna park right here. These solar panels don't have full charge still, but I guess that's good because the sun is not fully up in that case. Let's try and get a little bit of stuff to work on this. Actually, let's get our basic refinery up and running, like straight up. That's gonna help us a lot with iron. So we're gonna need, I'll just grab all the stuff here, make sure our build planner is empty, and we'll throw the stuff in here. Make sure it's producing everything properly. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're getting the refinery up and running because that's going to allow us to get a lot more iron very quickly. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to get this thing going, because one thing that you guys have told me, and I think this is a good idea. Let me get some some steel plates so I can actually do this while I'm talking. Okay, so one thing you guys have said is that I can actually put solar panels on top of solar panels and they will not use up, or they will not block the sun. So we're going to try that with, we'll try it with one of them for now and see if that works, because I mean, I guess it's already not blocking the sun, so that's good. But if we can layer another set of solar panels, we could run this and maybe even this at the same time, or maybe this and this at the same time. It would just help so much. It would make our problems less problems. So we're gonna try this. Thank you everyone in the comments for helping me out here, because this is something I've never done before, and we'll see how it works. Okay, this is not fast enough. We need to find a little. Okay, real quick, let's go find a cliff, because cliffs give us a lot more stuff for the same amount of time spent. So let's go over here on this cliff, and we'll be able to get a lot more stone. And in fact, this is a pretty good spot as well to jump off if we're gonna do the parachute technique. Because look at it. It looks like the cliff doesn't jut out that much, at least. I mean, I can't really see it, but it looks like it doesn't really. Yeah, this is perfect. So if we could use our ship's jumping ability, because wheels have little suspensions that allow you to jump up, we can perhaps jump off of this, and then we can probably go around that way and then around that way toward our objective. So let's get some stone while we're here, and see if we can get that refinery built up. Yo, is that Baby Blob Mountain over there? I think that is, because we haven't really gone that far from where we ended right there. And when we were coming up that way, which was from that direction, we could see Baby Blob Mountain. So that must be the Big Blob Mountain over there then. Wow, that's crazy. We spotted Baby Blob Mountain again. I said earlier in this series that we'll never come across any of these things again because we're passing them, but Baby Blob Mountain, I guess, we'll pass it twice. Okay, we officially have enough to build the refinery. It's just these 5 motors. I also built a couple of canvases so that we can use those when we need to. So here we go, the refinery is up and running, and we can actually access it through this, although we have nothing connected to it right now. But let me put a small cargo container right here. Actually, let's build that up. 1 motor and 1 interior plate. Do I have those? 1 motor and 1 interior plate. There we go. Okay, let's build that up. Okay, now that that's built up, I'm gonna move one of my existing ones into position there just so that we can access this. There we go. Now through this, we should be able to access the, I can put that in there, and it should get taken immediately by the refinery. Can that not access the refinery? How so? Oh, because the rotor head isn't built up. Okay, that makes sense. There it is. Okay, now we've got it. So now we should be able to run around here. Oh, I hear it spinning up actually. Perfect. We should be able to run around here, go into our refinery. Now we should see that this is refining this. Now it's not as efficient as the survival kit, that's the problem. However, it is much, much faster. So it'll give us iron quicker than the other thing will. And in addition to that, it can also refine pure iron. So let's go ahead and give it some of our pure iron. Okay, we've run out of power, it looks like. The refinery requires 330 power, so that is a lot of power. So that's fair. Okay, I placed a couple of interior plates, or of interior walls here just to help me out. This is not a base structure, so it's fine. We're not like building any functional blocks on the ground. It's just to help us with our solar connectivity. So let's go ahead and go on. Oh gosh. Okay, park and brake engage. I forgot we have a bit of a power problem. Real quick, let's turn off the refinery so that we can use all of our power to go over this. There we go. Okay, much better. So we should now be getting more bar. Well, still not getting 4, but this should help a little bit at least. This one that was getting 2 is now getting 3. But anyways, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get those solar panels up. So let's hop in here real quick and see what the refinery's done for us. It's given us 422 iron, which makes sense. We're getting a lot of iron from the actual iron instead of the rock, which is good. That's what you would expect. We can still access this, so let's put some stuff in there. And we're gonna try and make ourselves enough for, well, we're gonna make ourselves a couple steel plates. I want to find out what this solar panel requires. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to put those all into production, and we're not going to be able to build them all quite yet, but we should be able to with the refinery working a little bit. Okay, so that's going to require 400. Oh my, wow, okay, that's actually not as much as I thought it would be. We're going to require a lot of silicon too, which we're going to run out of, but we'll get the refinery going on that as well. Once we have a couple of these up and running, we should be pretty good. Okay, here comes one. Yep, that one's fully functional. So let's see if that what people said is true. That you can actually stack these and the sun will go right through them. It looks like it's true. This is still getting 3 power, and this one up here should now be getting 3 as well, if I can hop up there. We're gonna get some steel plates in a second to make this a little bit easier, because this is a bit too difficult to get up. But yeah, 3 bars and 3 bars. Okay, very neat. Let's get the rest of them built up. Okay, bonk, 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 bink, bank, bunk, boonk. There we go. We have all of our solar panels up and running, all of which gaining 4 power. So we should have doubled our solar panel output, meaning if I hop in here, check out our battery, I should see that we're now getting, yeah, wow, 446 kilowatts, which means we can run the refinery without problem, or the assembler and the survival kit without problem, but not necessarily any other combination of those. Okay, well, now that I'm out of an iron drought, what we can do is we can start building a couple of steel plates to get some structure going to our ship. So let's go into production. Let's go to steel plates. We have currently, how much iron? 950 to work with. So let's get ourselves 20 of those, which is going to use about 1/3 of our iron. But, well, I mean, we can now make iron, so it's a lot easier. We can stop over those little ore spots, pick up some iron, and we'll be good to go. And we can start building some medium cargo containers as well, maybe on board this ship, so we can get some real stuff going. In fact, okay, power is still a bit of a problem, but it's an ongoing process. For cargo, I'm thinking, because these have a small little connector right there, I'm thinking we can put some stuff like this. So maybe one right there, one right there, one right, well, next to that. I don't have any more interior plates. Well, you know what? Now I do. We'll add a little bit of structure to this ship. But with these here, we should be able to store a lot more stuff, and then have it route directly into that for the refinery to use. Okay, there we go. We've got our first medium cargo container. How does this compare to the small? Let's find out. This can hold 16,000 liters compared to the, I think, 5,000 by this guy. Yeah. And then the small could only handle like 600 or something, which was like nothing. Yeah, 625. So the medium is definitely going to help us out a lot more. We can put actual stuff in there. And once we have a couple of them set up, we can actually stock up once we get to those ore deposits and then work from there. Let's get these built up as well so that we can continue to access our survival kit. And then we'll be good to go. We'll not worry about the other medium cargo containers quite yet. Okay, we're getting there. We just need to get this thing built up. We already have our 2 parachute hatches built. They're connected to our grid. So we have this one right here, which is not centered. I don't really like that, but what can you really do? And then we have this one over here, which is also not centered, but maybe the idea that they're both not centered will help. Who knows? That's wishful thinking, but we'll see. Let me hop over here to this guy. We don't necessarily need any more interior plates for this. So I guess I should start preparing my jump area, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pad to jump off of. It's going to be pretty much like this. So we're going to use the wall. We're going to use this wall right here for our little ramp. It's going to be like at this height. We're going to go out 4 blocks, and we're just going to kind of make this like that. And then we're going to continue our pad just a little bit in front. This is going to help us get a little bit of distance from the cliff. Okay, there we go. We just need something like that. That's probably a decent thing. If we hit this at speed, I'm afraid it might break it, which would cause a problem, but I don't know. It shouldn't be that bad. Canvases. 5 are going to go in here. Yep, 1 got eaten by that. And 5 are going to go in here. So 1 gets eaten by this. Oh, we didn't even build this up. Right. Okay, there you go. You're going to have these. 1 should get eaten by the thing. Yep, perfect. Okay, I think we're pretty good. We've got everything we want to get. Let's get a little bit more stone, throw it in the refinery. We'll turn the refinery off for now so we can start gaining some power so we don't run out mid-go. That would be horrible. But yeah, let's get a little bit of stone, fill this thing up, and we should be good to go. Okay, my parachute hatches, I'm not going to set to auto deploy. I am going to set to manually deploy, so only I will deploy them. G, We'll go to groups. We'll throw our parachute hatches onto number 9, and we'll set it to open. So that will open our parachutes. We'll step out, make sure that we're still aligned, because we're not using third person for this, remember. And we pretty much just have to go straight. And hopefully we don't bump into that. Hopefully we're going fast enough to clear that. But we will see. This is a really dumb idea. Have I said that? This is a really dumb idea. Let me, you know what? Let me build that ramp just a little bit longer, just in case. Okay, perfect. Oh man. All right, we don't have to clear as much. I kind of wish we were going straight out that way, but what can you do? You know what? Better safe than sorry. Okay, this is maybe a little bit more promising. There's less sideways we have to clear and more just straight on that we have to clear. Okay, I think I like this. Let's do a quick test. We're just gonna step on these to make sure they don't just crumble. Okay. They don't just crumble. That's good. Okay, well, I think we're ready. We have the parachutes set to our bar. I think we're good to go. You guys ready? Oh, man. Oh, and what if we go too fast and hit the other mountain? Oh, I'm scared. Okay, you know what? We're just going. 3, 2, 1, let it loose. We're riding. We're riding. We're off the edge. Let it ride a little bit. Let it ride just a little bit. We gotta get a little distance. Hit the parachutes. Okay, I don't know about this. Well, we have our gyros, which will help us, so we can steer ourselves here. We're gonna hit a little bit of the mountain, though, because we didn't clear all the way. Ooh, this is gonna be a little... this is gonna be a little bumpy. A little bit of a bumpy ride here. Get ready. Coming in hot. Okay, we're fine. Let's go to the left there. It looks a little bit safer. I think we've pretty much made it, though. Because that's looking... Oh gosh, what's happening to me? Parachutes, please. Parachutes, please. Why? Parachutes, what are you doing? Oh, parachute. Why? Oh, okay, we're going through the bumpies. We're going through the bumpies because the parachutes are... I didn't bind a key to stop the parachutes. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I think we're good. Oh, man. Parachutes. We need to have a little conversation. There you go. You're closed? Good.
Fuel critical.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that was scary. Maybe we can just go over this and be fine. Should we try? I guess we should. Yeah, we kind of can. Oh, okay. Yep, I know. It's hard. It's tough. But Wheels, can you maybe do something about this? Help me out here, Wheels. I hear a lot of clanging stuff. Okay. Promising. There's a little more. Yes! I think we're over it. Yes, we're down! Nice. All right, let's assess damage. Parking engaged. Let's get out and check out what happened. These are looking good. I don't think... Wait, one of them... I saw one damaged, I think. Oh, maybe not. Okay, these are looking good. This... Oh, gosh, these were never actually armored. Well, it's a good thing they didn't take any damage, because that could... These were armored, though, I think. That wheel took a lot of damage. Okay, just looking around, I think most of this stuff is pretty... in pretty good shape. We didn't take that much damage anywhere. These blocks are looking good. No damage taken. This one took a little bit of damage. All right, can you believe we actually made that all the way down there? I can see, look how high that is. Oh my gosh, I bet you can't see it, but I'll zoom in. There's the, a little bit of the ramp sticking out right up there. Take a screenshot of that. maybe that'll be our thumbnail right there. Just a big mountain behind us to sort of hint that we have to do that at some point in the episode, but not necessarily, oops, third person, I can't do that this episode, but not necessarily to give away what we did. Let's do what we said we were gonna do. Now that we're down, now that we're safe and sound, let's go around this mountain to the right, because we scouted it from above. And we'll continue on our way. Here's a little bit of, we have a little bit of ore over here. Let's take a look at what it is now that we can actually use, like, iron. If it's iron, we'll get some. We got some magnesium, we got some ice! We have some ice! All right, let's get some ice. That's nice. There's the beautiful stuff. A little bit of ice. All right, let's get as much of this as we can. Maybe a couple 100,000. We can get an O2 H2 generator, and we'll have a jetpack. Again, though, we're probably not going to do that in this episode. I'd like to cover a little bit of ground. Next episode, we'll probably get an O2 H2 generator. We'll get a hydrogen engine, and we'll get that set up. All right, we got just over 20k ice, 24k ice, and that's all we're gonna get for now, because I'd like to get a move on to get some distance made. I'm sure we're gonna run across, third person can't do it. I'm sure we're gonna run across more ice. Let's bump up our power just a little bit more, so we don't really have to worry too much, but yeah, that was a nice find. That was really good. Next episode, we should have a jetpack that we can use. Let's go around this way. Again, in first person, I can't see that this is the path, but when we were above, we were able to scout and tell that this was the path. Let's take a look here. If this is iron, no, that's not iron. I don't think that's iron. You can kind of see before the rock loads in. No, it's magnesium. We do not need magnesium in this series, since there's no hostiles to worry about. Something about this is why we're doing this series, to see things like this, where it's like, I would never notice this if I were just like playing a series in one location. This is really cool though, a very nice, I guess it's a canyon that we're in, but this on the right with the light definitely looks really cool. We're gonna go this way, and it's not really in the direction, but I'd rather go this way than to try and climb over that mountain to our right. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! We're good. A couple bumpies, but nothing we can't handle. We've definitely seen worse. Flashback to literally what we just did. Ooh, that's a cool mountain. It's very rigid. Rigid? That's why this video is sponsored by No, I'm just kidding. That would be an awesome segue, though, if I had a sponsor. Or if I had that specific sponsor. Ooh, I feel like this is going to open up somewhere else, or somewhere really cool. Which is why we'll be leaving this on a cliffhanger. Not really. I'm not doing that again. Or will I? Maybe. We'll see where we end. But is this iron, perchance? Engage parking brake. Hop out. We got iron. Yes. Okay, so over there, let's go drive over there a little bit. We'll get a little bit of that iron because it's very useful at this point once we have the refinery. Let's start getting a little bit of this stuff. I think last time I only had like 3k, which gave us so much iron. So coming back with almost 5k now, that's going to give us a lot more. And we're going to get a lot more than just 5k, too. All right, we got a lot of iron, about 40k to be exact, and it's already processing. Look how fast we're getting iron. I love that. Okay, let's continue. We don't need to get too much because this is, you know, we're gonna be continuously exploring in this series. So getting too much, there's no real reason to. We're kind of not really headed exactly in the direction we want to go, but again, big mountain right in our way. So we're just gonna continue going forward at a very alarming speed, by the way. 46 meters per second is pretty fast. I don't really like what I'm seeing ahead. It's a lot of like bumpies, but we're gonna brave it. Anyway, whoa, what the heck was that? Ship veered to the right for no reason. Maybe I should reinstate that speed limit. Welcome to the bumpy valley. How bumpy is it? Let's find out. Oh, okay. There's a little cliff here. We'll just go around it. It's fine. There's no need to cross it right now. Ooh, what is over this crest? Let's find out. With no HUD. Oh, it's just more stuff. Okay. Oh, bumps. My bumps, my bumps, my bumps. My lovely Earth-like bumps. Check it out. It's like the most cringy thing I think I've said in my entire life. We're a little top-heavy, aren't we? Every time I turn, we kind of veer off to the side a little bit. Ooh, what is this? Oh, the moon! That's cool! Yo, that's awesome! We just see the moon off in the distance. I didn't expect to see that. That's cool. Just a casual moon. Oh gosh, okay. I get scared really easily in first person, so that's the fun part of it. I never know what I'm gonna find on the other side of a crest. Although someone tells me on the other side of that one over there, I'll find I'll find death. So I'm gonna go around it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Slow down. There's a cool look over there. That's kind of neat. I think we'll try to go into the valley. This is a really cool mountain, by the way. Oh, that little texture on the side looks like birds. This is going to be like Bird Mountain or Dragonfly Mountain. I don't know why it looks like that, but that kind of looks like bird-looking things. Where's our marker anyway? It's that way? Oh, I don't know. Some routes do not have easy paths that are obvious. This is one of them. Do we go up on the right? Or do we go down into the valley? I guess now that we have a parachute, up is pretty much always better than down, right? Even though up did almost kill us last time. Trying to use the parachutes. Yeah, I guess we can try up over here. What's on the other side? Ooh, another beautiful view of Dragonfly Mountain over there. Oh, okay, looks like, well, again, it looks like there's no clear path. If we were down there, we'd have to navigate those chasms, and if we're up here, we have to sort of navigate how to get down. So let's just stay up for a little bit, see if it gets a little bit easier. Oh, it does get a little bit easier, okay. So we'll just go around all this mess. I mean, because if we had gone down there, look, we'd just be stuck. We'd have to try and find a... Whoa, bumpies! We'd have to try and find a way out, which would have been a pain. We could try and get down here. That doesn't look that bad. Let's try it. We don't want to pass up a good opportunity like this. Minimal bumpies. I mean, you don't see that every day. We'll come up here, take a right, and we should be good, I hope. We'll find out. We found out. Yes, we did. Oh, the bumpies! The bumpies have returned! Oh my gosh! We're teetering again. Good lord. Okay. Well, that's just an example of how quickly it can turn on you. Let's turn up our power a little bit so we can have a little bit more oomph to work with. We'll turn around. Well, we're not going to turn around. We'll go the same way, but we just need to figure out a better path. Oh my. Oh my. This is better. Okay, this is better. Hey, look, berries. We're back in business. Almost at the flats. That's just... I mean, look at that. Right as we get over this. Look at that. Just a chasm. Very hard to navigate. Are these bumpies or are these fine? These are bumpies. But it's a little bit less over here, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Come on, wheels. Yes, okay. My wheels have me covered. These are like powerful wheels. I'm glad we upgraded to the 5x5s because the 3x3s could not handle any of this. All right, we're home free. We're in the flats. And it looks like we're heading for some snow. I see a snow top over there. So maybe we're about to change biomes. I mean, we have been in this sort of biome for a very long time. So, yeah, we could be about to swap. Let's go this way. This really is just a very long flat. Oh, okay. That was a little scary. Right as I was saying it's a very long flat, it turns into a scary flat. Or not as flat. Maybe we should call this the not-so-flats. Welcome to the not-so-flats. Man, okay. There's a chasm ahead. I mean, that kind of goes into the not-so-flats as well, doesn't it? That was a proper chasm. Oh, man. Let's get over here. I want to climb that little mountain just to get a glimpse of what lies... Oh, Lord. That's so deep. I want to get a glimpse of what lies ahead real quick. Let's see real quick. How are we doing on iron? Oh, we have 4.6k. We have more than a K of iron. That's actually the first time in the series. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. That's the not-so-flats. This is the chasm. Oh, man. Oh, never mind. Some problems in life look like this until you look a little bit further and then you realize, well, you can just go around. But that's kind of cool. I don't know what we should call that. Put that down in the comments as well if you have a name for this one, because this is a really, you got the moon in the background. This is a nice one. If I hadn't named something else the corridor, we would call this the corridor, because that's really, really cool looking. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to end right here on this note with this really cool looking thing in front of us. We don't have to go through it. We're going to go around it. But, I mean, it's there, which I think is cool. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this one. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel for notifications. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon down below. You'll get your name in the little side credits there to the right. But with that out of the way, I will see you all in the next episode of Space Engineers Mobile Survival.